Oh, hi everybody, this is Pac-Man 1987. I'm playing some Star Trek Online. I haven't played this in a long time. I was actually in the beta, and then I played it for like 2 years or so, and then I just haven't played it much since. I had a character maxed out and everything, but it's been a really long time, and I've been watching Deep Space Nine, and I'm just in the mood for some Star Trek, so I thought, you know, pick this back up, see how it is now. Make a new guy. I made this guy. His name is No. He is an alien because they don't have androids as a playable race, but he is an android. So that's going to be his shtick. And he's going to be tactical, but we're going to fly cruisers because cruisers are cool. So let's do this. I haven't seen this in forever. Let's see how it is. This game has a very, very, very robust character creation system. It's going to be fun once I get into it. Oh, hailing with firewall block and stuff. Screw you. It's been a while. I should probably relearn this. Why not? I really have no idea what I'm doing anymore.
After I left Starfleet,
Also this.
I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Live long. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Jimpak, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpak says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable.
It's like after the Dominion War, I feel like the Klingons
want
and the
revenge
Federation
for
is
their
going to be
lost
like this
world.
forever, but maybe I'm wrong. Made for
The
good gameplay.
Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin.
Warning, ship is under attack.
The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
I always enjoyed that they got him to do voiceovers for stuff. Made me super happy.
Welcome to Star Trek Online.
Oh, there was a way to... Oh, what? There's the thing I gotta remember. Let's see. Here we go.
To move, use the W, A, S, and D keys.
Yeah.
To look around, hold down the right mouse button and move your...
Alright, we gotta change that real quick. So there is an option that turns this into a much better game. So when this game first came out, it really wasn't super great on the ground. Space, it was fine. It was fun. But on the ground, it was pretty bad. And where is it? Then they came up with something. It was right after Mass Effect 2, I think, came out. They decided to make it an over-the-shoulder shooter like Mass Effect, and it became an instantly better game. I've just got to remember... Much better. Shooter controls. That's what we need. We'll work on all that later. Let's see where we're at here.
Finally, I was beginning to think you forgot what today was. Of course, I was first in line. Oh, before I forget, I think Rasky is just ahead. He wanted to...
Whatever. Is this like a... Oh, this is a different uniform. Neat. I'm in a cadet uniform. Okay. I was like, my uniform looks weird. Let's talk to Razki here.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final, and for all the other times you've helped me. I've always admired you. I hope Starfleet recognizes all you've done to lead our class. Good luck.
Very exciting stuff. It was cool that we could beam down here and like hang out at Starfleet Academy.
Greetings.
I may not even
It
have done
was
this version of this
good
tutorial.
of you to encourage me to retake the linguistics final. I was willing to accept my original results, but you saw that I was not at my best that day. My score increased by 12.8% on the second attempt, well within my standard norms. Now I am qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer. Morik would like to see you as well. He is ahead of us on the path.
There you are. Getting excited yet? Once we finish our training cruise, we'll all be full-fledged ensigns. The buzz is...
Yeah. Alright. Let's roll. Where are we going? It's in here.
Good afternoon, Cadet. What can I do for you? Yes, I have the complete assignment list here. Let's see. Interesting. You're
Let's talk to Captain Taggart. Although everything in Star Trek Online is colossal, like all the rooms are huge, all the spaces are huge. So the issue with that was that they needed to make room for the camera. So they did. It's not as important now with it over the shoulder, but originally you could zoom the camera way out in the normal, well, you can still in that normal bed. If I was the door to go through, where would I be? Right here. Yeah. My guy does that. That's really silly.
Cadet. I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy, and I must say, I'm impressed. I'm just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your results for the Advanced Phaser Training Program.
Just some sound here. It's a little loud. There we go.
Cadet. I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy, and I must say, I'm impressed. I'm just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your results for the Advanced Phaser Training Program.
The Advanced Phaser Training Program.
I want everyone on my senior staff to run that program. I did. Like I said, I've been following your career here. Another fine cadet like yourself. Her scores were almost as good as yours, but her record has it. I'll tell Flores to meet...
Alright. Oh, yeah, a little salute there. Nice. You know, there's a thing I missed while I was character creating, unfortunately. Oh yeah, there's a thing we want to do here too. Let's see, how do we get that menu? See? That's crouch. There is an option where we can move the mouse around. Just gotta remember this. Let's see. gotta scan all the things. So many things. Oh, controls. What were you? Previous page. Yeah. That's interesting. I think that was it. There we go. What do we got? Here we go. This is what we need. All right, so this traits thing, that was cool because they changed it. I remember finding out about this, and I don't think I've actually played since they did this, is you can just change your traits on the fly, which is pretty legit. I'm an android, so I'm not cold-blooded. That seems very silly. What's that one? Covert? No. No. Okay. So I'm an android. What do we want to give me? So I should probably be super strong. And resilient. Probably sturdy too, I would think, if I had to guess. I don't have any telepathy, telekinesis, none of that silliness. None of these really matter a whole lot. They're just nice little bonuses. You could do peak health. I mean, just I'm super tough and super strong. That kind of makes sense. Oh, there we go. Immune to radiation and toxic damage. That'd probably work. Assault weapon training. Acute senses is pretty good. Those are kind of fun because you can kind of flip those in and out. Let's do acute senses for now. That seems useful. What about space trade? We don't need to worry about those that much anymore. Or that much yet. We'll get to those when we get to those. So that was K. Nice.
I got the tactical officer spot. Just what I wanted. Where'd you end up? You never did that? Training. I thought you were Mr. Extra Credit. Everyone knows that, Captain. Don't worry.
Yeah, just lead the way. Let's do the trick.
Seems most of our class ended up on Captain Taggart's ship. Have you seen the whales in San Francisco Bay? I never seem to spot them.
Huh.
I sometimes forget that Boothby is a hologram.
That reference.
He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy.
Oh, they have a Boothby hologram? I forgot about that. That makes me happy.
Last one of the console buys the first round tonight.
Somehow, she's way faster than me.
Setting up the training program now. Phasers are in the lockers by the holodeck.
Alright. Very cool. I liked this. This was a cool design for this building. I don't know, it seemed neat. have a phaser. I can also punch. Let's see. There is a button to switch. We'll figure that out later. What has she got to say now? I did. Okay, I didn't do it long enough. Took too long. Can I shoot my phaser? Oh, it's totally not gonna let me shoot the phaser in here. Lame. Like ambient volume down, perhaps. That seems more reasonable. Move to the center of the room. Let's do that. Phasered the snot out of him. Not bad.
Well done, cadet. You're not going to break the academy record,
changing it,
but your score was more than satisfactory.
What it was to that, where you're shooting, you know, over the shoulder camera and you just shoot at what you point at, made this game way better. Because I remember playing it when it didn't have that at all, and it was not as good.
Absolutely. Yes. You should be proud of your accomplishments here, cadet.
Oh, very proud.
You have a promising career ahead of you in staff.
Let me just shoot this phaser somewhere. Talk to Flores. Where's Flores? She was back in there. Probably talked to her.
First officer, way to go. Just a little jealous, I'll admit. You'll do great. But we should head up to the shuttle bay. Everyone else is waiting there for the ceremonial send-off toast.
Cool. Let's do that.
Now hear this. All cadets report to shuttle bay to prepare for departure.
There's the darn shuttle bay. So I'll follow her. With my phaser.
Okay, all of the senior staff is waiting by the bar. I'm sure everyone's a bit nervous, this being our first real assignment and all. So, I'm expecting
Make a toast. I remember having to do this. It's kind of funny. Intimidates the cadets.
All cadets, please board your shuttles.
Alright, alright.
Are you ready to head to the ship?
Let's roll. This definitely doesn't play out exactly as I remember. It's a little fancier now.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. Oh, look at that. The USS Vesta, first of her class. She's got subsystem targeting, a crew of 750, auxiliary phaser cannons, and even a quantum field focus controller. I can't wait to captain one someday.
That's actually what my
But
science
here's
officer has.
our ship. Miranda class, 200 crew, 2 forward weapon mounts, 1 aft. Average speed, warp 5 point nothing. She's a tough little ship, though. I think I like her. We're the final shuttle to arrive. We need to get to the bridge. I'm going to check in and then head for the...
Name and position? I have your record right here, sir. Captain Taggart is waiting for you on the bridge.
Alright. Let's do this.
Welcome to the bridge, number 1. Early in my career, I served with a captain who called his first officer that. I always liked it. As my number 1, I expect you to ensure my orders are carried. But first, we need to get out of dry dock, get clearance from control, and close the shuttle bay doors. Then disable the tractor moorings.
Earth traffic control has cleared us to depart,
cool.
sir.
Kind of like running me through doing the orders, right?
Very good, number 1.
Shuttle bay doors are closed, sir.
As I roll across the bridge. There was a way to sit. Let's see, what was it? Was it, No. What was it? We need to find this. There is an option where you can change this. It was, you know what, it might have been under RPG controls. I think there was a toggle mouse look. Toggle shooter mode, that was it. Nice. There's totally a way to sit in this chair, and by God, we're gonna do it. I think you have to jump on the chair, though. I think it's silly like that. There we go. We're in the chair now. Much better.
Welcome to the bridge, number 1.
Yeah.
Early but fast.
Shuttle bay doors.
Very good, number 1.
Release the tractor moorings. I guess I'll walk over here then.
Potter, take us out. 1/4 impulse. Just checking to see if you were paying attention, number 1. Potter, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
Nice. It had clicks to sit in the chairs. I like that.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Good. Let's start with something easy. Set course for Vulcan.
Course lead in, sir.
Engage.
Captain, I am picking up a distress call from the SS Break-Even. Audio only.
Let's hear it, Tyrell.
This is the break-even. Can you hear me? So our work order's failing? We could really use some help here.
Let them know we're on our way. Potter, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
Transporter room. Prepare to beam over survivors.
Sir, sensors can't read anything in the vicinity of the break-even.
Communications are out as well.
Keep trying to hail them, Tyrell. Number 1, let's discuss the situation.
That guy's a little green. I'm gonna make him yellower. Gotta get that android.
You heard the distress
power.
call, number 1. What do you think we should do? Absolutely not. We're the closest ship to the break-even, so it's our duty to assist. Good. What do you advise?
Scanning for an hour, okay.
Raising the shields does seem to be a reasonable precaution. I agree. Flores, raise shields. Number 1, get down.
Alright. There's Turbo's. I like this new bridge. I don't remember this design. This is a little more reasonable than some of the old ones. They were kind of silly for a while. I like it. Still way too big. But, you know, what are you gonna do?
I'm getting some weird readings. I can't get a solid lock. There may be interference. Trying to compensate. I think I have it. This is a lot different than the training scenarios. Beaming them over now.
Oh
Klingons!
no! It's Klingons!
This vessel is now property of Captain Kadek of the IKS Chot.
About that. So this is different. This is not the tutorial I remember. This was like the Borg you were fighting.
Doc!
originally.
Security is reporting disruptive fire in the transporter room, and Klingon transporter signatures are showing up all. You have the command codes to unlock an armory near your position. Arm yourself, and any. We still have weapons. I'll do what I can. For now, I need you to concentrate on getting those.
Also, the hallways are colossal too. It's just very silly. See me. There we go. Still want to be able to punch people. Yeah, whatever. Keep the phaser. Looks like a quick key for that too. A little bit of the Abrams verse movies influence there. We gotta blow things up, eject people into space. Wah! through the turbo lift. Reach the door. Nice.
Flanking damage detected.
Upgrade the photon torpedoes. Nice. Okay, okay. Boost power to the phasers, because, you know, nobody else was ever figure that out.
Number 1. We've got injured up here and the Klingons could send a boarding party at any time.
Go see to the bridge. We will secure this area.
No, this is completely different. Oh no, what just happened? He'll be dead.
Incoming transmission from the Klingons.
This is Captain Kadek of the IKS Chart. You may have forced my boarding parties off your decks, but our ship remains cloaked. You have no hope of finding us or defeating us. Your choice is simple. Sir, perhaps your captain.
Oh no.
Order your crew to surrender, Captain, or I will blow them out of the sky. It's your choice.
That always works on Star Trek when you tell the captain.
Do you want these children to die?
Very well. Number 1. You are now the captain of the ship. Your orders are to lock onto my combat and fire!
Pegatosa!
Oh no!
Make me proud.
Oh, we gotta make him proud now. That was touching. Oh my god, he's like, oh
We have
man,
target
I
lock,
don't know about
Captain.
this. Fire. Are we getting like a sweet, like, fire at the cloaked bird of prey moment? Excellent. Ah, we're even doing this, the swoopy photon torpedoes. I like it. That's great.
Direct hit! Casualties on all decks! Shields! Shields! Fire all weapons! Weapons and shields are offline! Ah! Cloak and begin repairs!
We've lost their signal. What now?
Now we learn how to fly the ship.
We survived. But The Captain Taggart knew what would happen, and he gave the order anyway. The ultimate sacrifice. One that would...
Take your seat at the captain's chair. Don't mind if I do. Let's get this show on the road. Cool. Okay, so these people are my bridge crew. Very cool. Where's my Okay, so that's the only officer that we do have right now. Yeah, we don't have anybody right now. Okay.
All decks reporting in, sir. We took some casualties, and sickbay is full. All ship systems have taken some damage, but some are worse than others.
Remember, you could
life support is stable,
these.
But anything else could be an issue.
Yeah, that was right. It's like sweet little sliders and stuff.
I have been trying to get a distress call out, Captain, but something is jamming all frequencies.
She's still cloaked, but I think she took some real damage.
Still running diagnostics, sir. Took us some time to get the systems back online.
Hailing the break-even now, Captain.
Oh, so far so good. I actually played this a long time ago. It's been a couple years. I was in the beta, and then I played it for like a year or two, but it's a little bit different than the last time I played it. Like, this whole tutorial has been a little different than the last time I played, so I think they were still on the whole Borg thing. But yeah, no, I always liked this game.
Well, this is awkward. You're angry. I can see that. Understandable.
Oh, it's Quark. I don't remember that at all. That's great.
Before this gets too carried away, hear me out. I had to send that distress signal. My options were limited while a Klingon was pointing a disruptor at my head. The Klingons were thorough. They even damaged my warp drive to make things look convincing. I'll never make it to safety on impulse. Don't suppose you could lend me a hand here? I'd rather not be a...
Let's see what we can do. Alright, what was it? Yeah. I'm trying to remember. That was your shield. Okay. What was... That was it. Okay. Starting to come back. Graphically, it's looking good. The ship models still look great.
Helm, full stop. I've stopped us this time, sir, but from now on, you'll be responsible for adjusting the speed of the ship.
Looks like she just needs 3 or 4 warp induction coils. We have plenty of those to spare.
Repair the freighter.
Thanks. And good luck with the Klingons. You'll need it.
Well, looks like we're on our own. At least they said thank you, I guess. About that cloaked ship full of Klingons?
Almost done, Captain. Level 2 diagnostic shows that almost all of the plasma injectors are damaged beyond repair. Not enough. Plasma injectors are made to withstand quite a beating, but I think the Klingons specifically sabotaged them when they boarded us. It's an easy way to cripple a ship.
We're not the first ship the Klingons have hit here. There's wreckage all over this region. I can scan the derelicts and see if any of them have intact plasma injectors.
Admiral Science Officer in a Vesta for a while. That was a lot of fun. Science ships were cool. This guy is a tactical, and I think I'm going to do cruisers this time, because I've never really rolled cruisers all the way to max level, so it should be fun, especially with all the new stuff they added. That, and I think they just added like a Tier 6 Constitution refit skin that looks awesome, because that's like my favorite ship, so I'll probably end up going after that eventually with this character. I didn't even know they had like Jim Hadar and all that other stuff now. That's good.
Bingo! I found some suitable debris in the boneyard nearby. Destroy 3 of those nacelles, and we should get the parts we need.
graphics-wise, it's just a little dark. Could be wrong though. Yeah, whatever. I ain't too worried about it.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Now, I used to know how to do
Digging
this.
through scraps we've left behind.
Yeah, that guy's getting annoying.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I was like, what? Yeah, they start you off at like level 60 and put you through a whole bunch of really tough combat stuff, apparently. That's what it said. I was like, I'm okay with that.
These plasma injectors will do the trick, sir. Gorgeous technology. Type R, if I had to guess. 3.7 liter flow with shielded reservoirs and a drop flow induction coil converter, and you have your problems, I have mine. I'll need some time to get everything installed and run a level 1 diagnostic. We don't want to blow up the moment we hit warp 1.
Yeah, I've been watching Deep Space Nine lately, all the way through, and it's just I've just been sitting there like, man, I really need to play some Star Trek Online again.
Zarva's dealing with the warp core, but until she's done, we're still stranded out here with no way to call for help. Oh, don't forget the cloaked Klingon battlecruiser. It's probably making repairs faster than we are. Of course we can. We're the class of 2409. Tivrel has been working with the engineers, and they've pinpointed the locations of several Klingon signal jammers. That's what blocked our communications during the ambush. I recommend that we destroy the jamming.
All right, let's blow up some satellites.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Nice shot.
I actually really
Two
love
more jamming
Voyager.
satellites
That was the
left.
show I grew up watching through, like as it aired on TV, not in reruns. It was always fun.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
There's some oddball episodes that aren't very good, but overall the series is really fun. The characters are great.
I haven't forgotten about you. Think your ship can take a couple more hits?
Long-range communications are operational, sir. Shall I send the distress signal?
Send the distress signal! Let's go into a defensive stance here. I don't think it really matters if it's tutorial
That
mission,
Klingon
but,
ship
you know.
took some real damage. I'll bet she's leaking plasma all over the place. Understood. I'd rather not die to Klingons on my first day. Got it. I'll send the source of the plasma signature to navigation. It will show up on the map. It's pretty far out, sir. We should use the ship's full impulse power to reach it. This will temporarily take power from other systems, but vastly improve our speed.
Alright.
Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
I can make your death swift.
I don't think I need the B-Mark tutorial.
Your ship is outfitted. This is firing Federation.
That's cool that they give you that,
prefer
though, now.
beam bank weapons. Favor the broadside tech.
Come about.
Multiple birds of prey decloaking.
Multiple birds of prey decloaking. Oh
Think you can catch me? Go ahead and try.
Where'd he go now? There he is. get him.
Zarva needs more time to get the plasma injectors installed. Try not to break anything else.
Incoming transmissions. Reviews from Starfleet.
There we go.
This is Captain Nog of the USS Chimera. Do you require assistance?
Captain Nog. Fantastic.
Pretty bold move to come this far into Federation territory, even for Klingons. Where is Captain Taggart? And did you follow his orders? I see. And you're the acting captain.
I had no idea he was in the tutorial. That's so cool.
Right. Well done, Cadet. Looks like your ship is in need of repairs. Set a course for Earth space dock. We'll get you back in one piece. Believe me, Cadet, if he comes back looking for a fight, he'll get one. In the meantime, set a course for our position. Chimera out.
Let's do that. I don't remember all my hotkeys. I had so many hotkeys set up last time I played. No, I don't think we're that. Uh-oh. There's where I'm about.
Your captain begged for his life before I killed him.
Target shield has failed.
I'm tired of this. It's time to finish this fight. My house will avenge me!
We'll escort you back to Earth space dock, but I need to inform the USS Kittimer that... Wait, hold on. My comms officer informs me that we're unable to contact the Kittimer. Not good. I'm going to the coordinates to see if they need help, and I want you to accompany me. Consider this a field promotion, Cadet.
There we go. We got some experience points. Got some stuff. Oh, cool. I got Officer Zarva. That's fun. Let's take a look at our inventory real quick. Excellent. What do we got here? Very cool. That's a good one.
We're here, Captain. The USS Kittimer is dead ahead. Our orders are to make contact with the Kittimer and find out why they've not responded to our hails.
Well, let's find out. Static. Okay, I might,
Yes, sir. I will require approximately 15 seconds to make the necessary adjustments.
What are you both doing here?
We weren't able to contact you earlier. We were escorting these cadets back to Earth space dock after they were ambushed by Klingons. Under the circumstances, I thought it wise to investigate your situation here.
I wonder if that's really the actor that played him. He sounds very good. It's either the actor or a really, really good impression.
I'm relieved to see both of you. The anomalies must be interfering with our communications.
To make it sound weird.
Where is Captain Taggart?
Let's let Captain Nog explain the situation.
The cadets were ambushed by Klingons. Captain Taggart was killed in the attack, and the ship is under the command of this cadet. The Chimera was escorting them back to Earth space dock, but when we couldn't contact you, I decided to alter course and investigate. What's the situation here, Captain Nim?
I'm troubled by the anomalies in this system. And if they're affecting long-range communications, then they're doubly a cause for concern. Let's do this by the numbers. We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the anomalies. With all 3 ships collecting data, we should be able to complete this quickly and formulate a course of action. Any questions?
Alright. Data collection. Where are we going? Very cool. They sounded very much like him, so I figured it probably was. They did get a lot of the voice actors involved when they show up on this. I had it, I had a hotkey for full impulse. Let's see if I can remember what it was. Second row skills. Shift R, that's what it was.
Reports indicate traces of gamma radiation.
Gamma radiation.
But there's something off in the readings.
It's the Incredible Hulk, isn't it?
Seeing the same gamma radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading. My chief science officer, Commander Davis, suggests that performing a reverse tachyon pulse wave scan will solve our sensor issue. Perform your final scans and then report back.
Had special ships too. That
Deflector dish is realigned for a reverse tachyon pulse wave, sir. Picking up a transwarp signature. It's right on top of us. The board.
Warning.
Oh, they did bring the board back.
Your shield and prepare to be boarded. All life forms will be assimilated.
Under attack. Use full impulse to reach her quickly.
Alright, let's get over there.
Warning. Ship Target shield has failed.
This time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
Oh yeah, this is where they introduced the Jomodar boards. It's fun.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer.
Okay, so now
I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions. The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties.
I remember this.
These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous. I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
The Borg did some serious damage on the Kittimer. The EMH might be in command because no one else is fit to do so. I don't like this. The Borg haven't been seen in this quadrant for decades. This isn't a coincidence. We need the data from those probes. I'll send teams to aid the Kittimer. I want you to finish the scans. We need to know the extent of the Borg presence here. And Cadet, if you or your crew are unable to tackle this, speak up now. I've linked the iota point to your map. Scan there while we see to the Kittimer. Send us the data so we can begin our analysis.
Very cool.
We have your data, and our science team is analyzing it now. Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kittimer. Why do you ask?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help. I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
When they made an EMH Vulcan, that's kind of fun.
Borg transwarp signatures detected. This is it. Get ready for combat.
They're firing. I need help.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
Plasma torpedo heat up.
We're ready for this.
You're prepared for this.
Whoa, don't remember that.
Multiple Borg warp signatures detected.
That's not good.
It's an invasion force.
They changed this, oh my.
We're outnumbered. There's no way we can...
The Borg are leaving, most likely for a more strategic target. Concentrate fire on the remaining sphere. Now,
that's not good.
We can do this.
Target shields have failed.
Direct hit.
There we go.
Okay, Cadet. Here's how I see it. The Borg are using the Pollux system as a staging area. Our long-range sensors are picking up inbound transwarp signatures. Their most likely target is the Vega system. There is a civilian colony there, and if the Borg take it by surprise, they'll have a large population to turn into drones. Agreed. The Chimera is better equipped to hold off the Borg and assist the Kittimer here. Once you've warned the colony, return to Earth space dock.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the...
Depart!
Shields up, red alert.
I don't know about that. It's not good. There's a couple of Borg ships, just a few. Alright. Where are we at? Pollux system, where do we gotta go? Very cool. Oh wow, this is neat. It's a little bit different view this time. Huh. The Azura too. See, that's funny because the Azura was like a thing, I think, in the original tutorial, and it's still here, but it has nothing to do with me anymore. That's kind of funny. Okay, you remember this? No, I don't. I haven't talked to you before. Where are we going here? Yeah, there's the break even.
Hello again.
Oh, that's cool.
Glad
man.
you survived that business with the Klingons. I'll be honest, I didn't like your chances. Starfleet cadets against veteran Klingon warriors? Pretty long odds. No offense. Still, you got me out of a jam there. And as much as I hate to admit it, I owe you. Have some access to valuable...
I think I had a ton of stuff in here. Oh yeah, I had a bajillion lockboxes. That's funny. Alright, so we need to get to... We need to stop for a moment. We need to figure out where the heck we're going. Hail Nog to report. Are we going to Vega? Some mildly confusing mission objectives here. That's what I thought. Let's see, where's Vega at here? That's nice. Just get a nice little list. Oh, cool. I like that. I don't remember that. That's a cool feature. Vega from here. Let's see. There it is. Map's a little different. See what we need to do to get this to trigger. Oh, okay, we had to hail first before we headed over here. That's fair enough.
You need to warn the Vega colony about the Borg. We'll do what we can to hold off the Borg.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Very cool. Level up. Always good. Let's look at our stuff real quick. Don't mind a good deflector array. Where are you at? Better torpedoes are always good. Where did this go? I don't even remember. What does that one do? Shield regeneration rate. That's not bad. Go to the Vega system. Well, here we are. Probably that planet. Looks very assimilatable.
We arrived before the Borg. Now my heart can start beating again. What are your orders, Captain?
Hail the colonies!
Tyrell managed to establish a comm link with Willa Post, the administrator of Vega Colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting her through now.
Greetings, Captain. Is there something I can do for you today?
The Borg are coming.
Repeat, please. Your signal is breaking up. Did you say the Borg? What about them?
Why would a Starfleet captain just randomly show up at your colony and start yelling about the Borg if they weren't coming?
I have lost contact with Vega Colony, sir. Something is blocking all subspace signals in this area. Even our hails to the civilian ships are not getting through. There is a communication satellite nearby. It should boost our signal sufficiently to inform the freighters of the danger.
Alright, let's get to that satellite. It's a big satellite.
Our hails are still blocked, sir. The Borg may be attempting to isolate the planet before...
Borg are jamming up any remote signals. It's not safe to beam through that. I think I can boost the gain, though.
Transwarp conduits opening all over the system, Captain. The Borg are here.
Planetary
Those civilian ships are right in the Borg's path. We have to help them.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Turn down explosions, good grief. Well, that absolutely wrecks them. Good grief. Check something here in the audio options real quick. There needs to be an explosion slider. That's what we need.
Captain, I have short-range communications. Long-range signals are still blocked. I can contact the planet and have informed Administrator Post of the situation. However, the Borg have already landed and are moving toward the colony. It may be more prudent to retreat back to the Chimera, sir.
We're gonna rescue all the colonists that we can.
Borg landing craft detected nearby. Captain, there are civilian ships engaging them.
I believe I can send a message to those ships.
Okay, then, do it.
Civilian ships, you are ordered to disengage and retreat. We will cover you.
Shoot at the ones that are actually shooting them.
Roger that, Starfleet. All ships, pull back.
All civilian ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain.
Target shields have failed.
Oh, there's one more. Thought he could sneak past me by sitting there right in plain sight, but he was wrong. Alright, now I gotta shoot some Borg. Well, so I played in the beta, and then I played for like a year or two.
Captain, the Borg have landed, and the colony won't be able to hold them off for long. I recommend beaming down to Vega and getting as many people out as we can.
Sure, we'll beam down in a second. But yeah, no, I played in the beta, and then I played for like a year or two. I had a max level science captain, then I haven't played in like a couple of years, so I'm kind of going back and relearning everything. Gonna do a tactical captain and take him through cruisers, because I never did cruisers and I always liked them, so... Yeah, a lot of this is new. Like, this whole tutorial mission's been very different from what I remember, so it's been kind of fun. I think this is the part that I do remember now, because we're gonna beam down and shoot us some Borgs. I guess I only can have these people. Okay. I didn't even know about like the Jem'Hadar being playable now and everything, so that's kind of fun.
Captain, according to our readings, over half the planet is already assimilated by the Borg. At the rate they're progressing, the region we're in will be overrun in roughly 1 hour.
Yes,
and if that wasn't bad enough, the interference is affecting the ship's transporters.
I never did play one though, so I'll have to do that too eventually.
No, sir. I'll follow your lead.
Alright, let's go shoot us some Borgs. Not off cliffs, though. A tactical kit.
That's one of those Borg ships from orbit. Are we too late? Those landing ships don't just carry drones. They can pump nanoprobes directly into the ground and the atmosphere.
That's like,
we need to hurry. The Borg will be in this area soon.
Star Trek Armada 2. You could play as the Borg, and there was a ship you could build that was basically like an orbital assimilation beam. It was fantastic. That was a good game. Try to get that working again too. Here's some refugees. Okay.
Thank you. We didn't know if anyone from Starfleet got our distress signal, and we don't have any weapons. But we do have some spare armor suits for you and your officer. They're in the crates next to the gate. This code will open...
Press the U key to view your status, or the status...
Oh, that's cool. It just auto hides it. Very nice. So we only have enough body armor for me and one person. Okay, fair enough. Let's see where we gotta go now. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna think at this console to get it to open. That's how that works, right?
Oh no, we're too late.
There we go. Save this person. Ah, they got away with that one. Oh, this is a split beam. I love those. Nice. This is way different than what this was originally, though, that's for sure, too. Oh, they're beam out. still some more civilians somewhere over here? I must have missed a batch. Aha! These guys. The ones lying on the ground right in front of me as I ran by. This works way better than it did originally, like, goodness gracious.
We have the civilians. There is still no sign of the Chimera or the Kittimer suit.
I apologize for Coles putting a rifle in your face. If it wasn't for him, the Borg would have assimilated me by now. What's the situation? Are you bringing more? I see. Then it's true. Vega is doomed. A single starship cannot hope to stop this. Still, there is more to do. Many citizens are hiding in their homes. We cannot abandon them to the Borg.
Okay.
I know. Coles and I have been trying to get around the interference field. Thank you for tagging the people you found and getting them safely transported to your ship. No, there are dozens more hiding out in the buildings. But Coles and I have a plan. We think a pattern enhancer will do the trick.
Cool, I finally get a kit.
With that...
I'll go with the first kit. It's probably grenades. Tactical. Yeah. That'll come in handy.
We have lowered shields for the transporters, sir. I will need to raise them at the first sign of Borg ships.
The pattern enhancers are working, and not a moment too soon. I can hear the Borg moving this way. I'll do that. How long do you think you can hold off the Borg?
As long as we have to. By throwing grenades at them.
Remember when we thought fighting a crazed Klingon was the worst thing that could happen today?
Enemy target uncensored.
Concentrate fire on the Borg. We need to keep them away from the civilians.
Yeah.
Another group of civilians has beamed to the ship, Captain.
I assume they just all come right here. Ah! Cool.
Shields are back up, sir, but more Borg vessels are warping to our location. We have detected a type of generator near your position. There is a 94.6% chance it is the device affecting our transporters.
Okay.
If you can destroy it, we will transport as many people from the area as we are able.
Thank you for everything you've done. Even though it was impossible to save everyone, those you did save will be forever in your debt.
Glad to do anything I can. I was born on
that's why we
Vega.
only got
There's
to take
no
two
way I'm
people,
sitting
'cause we're
by
gonna
and
get this
letting the
guy.
Borg take it with them.
All right, Coles, you're gonna see friends who've been assimilated. Don't
I know
hesitate.
the drill. Just never expected any Borg here.
Looks like we're going through here. Question mark. Ah. I don't know what button I hit. I think I hit the resuscitate one. Here, let's swap these around real quick. That'd be a little more useful. There we go.
I knew that one. We played poker last night.
Borg. Resistance is futile.
Yeah, I remember this fight.
The Borg are activating the transport inhibitor. We need to disable that force field.
Let's get him.
The Borg are so, what's the word? Effective? Systematic? Evil. I'm gonna go with evil.
Alright, what do we got here? Okay, so we can't hit him yet. Or can we? Can we do anything yet? No, okay, so we gotta deactivate the force field, I think. There's some way to do this. Let's see. Over here somewhere.
Resistance is futile.
The ship is transporting anyone they can get a lock on, Captain, but we don't have much time.
Very cool.
We're packed to the brim with civilians, Captain. I don't think we could fit one more soul on this ship. Communications are still jammed. The immediate problem is the civilian ships in this system. Possibly, but what we need to do is hightail it.
You have to like fight like a big ship or something here at the end of this tutorial.
Multiple probes inbound. I don't think the Borg like us hanging around.
Shields.
Never thought I'd wish I was back at the academy studying for the astrometrics final.
Warning, ship is under attack.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
Target shields have failed.
There are several fast-moving ships on sensors. No way to contact them, and I can't tell if they're friend or foe.
Not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That's a new menu. I don't remember that. I think the transport thing was different last time I played.
Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. All life forms will be assimilated.
A cube? Guess it's our time to go out in a blaze of glory.
Nice.
Great work! Now, let's finish this!
Awesome.
Target's shields have failed.
His name is No. Made him an android as best I could using the alien. Nice. That was a rather rough disappearance. Goodness gracious. Okay, the ship model moved up. No, like the word no. K-N-O-W.
We held off what we could in Pollux and sent a signal out to Starfleet. These were the closest ships. Others will be arriving as soon as they can. You've been doing a great job so far. Reconfiguring the satellites into warning beacons was excellent thinking, by the way. We received the signal as soon as we arrived in the system. That's going to save a lot of lives. It's an option for sure. Right now, I need you to protect the civilians you have on board and ensure the safety of your crew.
Cool. On space now.
You and your crew have done well. Coles will make a fine addition to your senior staff.
Congratulations,
We need to get the civilians to safety. And I don't think I can handle...
Alright, let's go space talk. I might have an alternative ship to mess with, actually. I had some fancy stuff. Oh, I really liked this version of Space Dog. It's way cooler than the original. Welcome to Space Dog. Very cool looking. Remember, oh, we'll go talk to him first. I do have some fancy stuff. I think I might have like the Enterprise series ship to fly.
Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future? Well, where do I start? I'm 157 years old. That's only because I spent 90 years caught in a temporal distortion in the Typhon Expanse, serving as an ensign under Captain Morgan Bateson on the USS Bozeman.
That's cool.
Much of the crew of the Bozeman found it difficult to integrate back into Starfleet. So much had changed. The Temporal Intelligence Agency took in many of my shipmates, due to our first-hand knowledge of events that occurred in the past. So...
Very cool. That's a fun little reference. Admiral Quinn.
We have a lot to discuss, Cadet. Yes, I see that here in the report transmitted by Captain Nog. He granted you a field promotion to give you seniority over the rest of the active crew of your ship. As a cadet, you were assigned to an Academy training cruise under Captain Mask Taggart, correct? Acting First Officer? I've read the reports. Facing off against Klingon raiders and a Borg invasion force within hours of leaving Starfleet Academy?
Hours of leaving Starfleet
Very
Academy.
unusual.
Dude, all that?
In your own words, tell me what happened out there.
It's so convenient.
That's quite the story. Don't worry. I have statements here from Captains Nog and Yim and Administrator Post from Vega Colony corroborating your story. All three of them cite your bravery and command skills, as well as you and your crew's willingness to put yourselves in harm's way to preserve the lives of others. And you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but I think you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her cap. Under normal circumstances, it would take you years of work to get your own command. But these are not normal circumstances. We're at war with the Klingon Empire. The Borg have returned. I'm losing more trained officers and ships than I can spare. Ships we can build, but leaders with courage and honor, those are harder to find. It's time to try something different. I need someone who can handle themselves in a crisis. You will be assigned to the Klingon front. But first, you could use some new equipment for your ship. I have some improved consoles developed by the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. These consoles can be installed on your ship to improve its abilities. As you improve and... I've received a report there is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth space dock.
So it just shows up anyway,
It may need assistance.
Encountered it yet. That's kind of funny. We saw it earlier. I was flying around. Yep, go find the Azura. I remember that mission.
The arrival of House Mokai forces from the past is a cause for concern. Ja'ula is a controversial figure, and we need to handle the situation with caution. The wrong move could spark an interstellar incident, and after recent events, that's the last thing anyone in the Alliance needs. I've arranged...
Alright. Let's go see what we can get ourselves into. Where are all these guys? I gotta refresh. What was it you do? Oh, they were tutorials. That's right. Romulan ambassador.
Condition Alpha. Repeat. Condition Alpha.
Let's, okay, I remember that. Cool. All right. That stuff I remember. Captain Sulu. Nothing at the moment. As I roll dramatically out of the way. I don't really need to know more about bridge officer skills because I remember that. Alright, so I think this was, yeah, requisition officers, bridge officer training. Don't worry about that for now. I may have some cool bridge officers I can requisition. I can't remember. What was this thing? That was the mail. Let's see what we can do about ships. That was where you can modify your appearance, which I might do, because I think my guy's a little green.
Transporter technician to room 46.
This was ships down here? What was it? We'll see. Oh yeah, the shuttles. That was fun. What was it? I think I had all three of these, actually. But they may not be available. Yeah, I have that one. Okay, I didn't have this one. I do have the Constitution Cruiser, though, which is really quite fun, so I think we'll grab that just for fun.
The shuttle to Saturn will leave at 0830 hours.
I've had an extra console, which was handy. Cool. We'll grab that.
Holodeck time can be reserved at the kiosk on deck 38.
Take all the good consoles. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Rename the other one.
Security teams, report to docking bay 6.
Neat. Alright, what do we got here? You let me equip that? Thank you. That was here. Torpedoes.
Security teams, report to docking bay 6.
Those are probably better than what I have, but what I have is so fun. Why would I want to use it right now? I think you're a tactical. I want to say that was it. Oh yeah, I had devices too. Those are useful. Alright, that should be good enough for now. We'll go sell all that extra garbage that we don't need. Kit modules. That's new. I remember when it was just a kit you equipped. That's... So I can just mix and match now? That's awesome. Hey, sure thing. Yeah, like I said, I've been watching Deep Space Nine lately, and I was just like, I really want to play some Star Trek Online. It's such a fun game. It really is a good one. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I always do. Thank you. Oh, really? Let me see here. I'll go find a mailbox.
Security teams, report to Club 47.
Where was that? It was over there somewhere. Let's see. Oh, sweet. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Wow. That's some nice stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm just glad to be back into this. Oh yeah, there's one over there too. I really appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Thank you. No, I'm definitely going to be streaming more of this. Let's see, I might do a couple missions here, too. How long have I been going so far? Only an hour, 40 minutes? Oh, I can go longer than that. At least do the first couple of missions. So we've got the ship. The cool ship. I don't know if there's anything else we can get. I will throw all of this. And probably into my bank. Where are you at? Oh, I don't think I can take them yet because I am not high enough level. So that is fine. We'll grab those later. In the meantime, what? Oh, that's right. The winter event's going on. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to be playing this a bit, because I've just been wanting to, so I'm going to. And then I play some other stuff. Lately I've been playing a lot of Ride 3, which is like a motorcycle racing game, which is pretty awesome. And I'll probably be streaming some Smash Bros. Here over time, because I just picked that up, so that should be pretty fun. Oh, here we go. We got a taunt queue. Oh, sweet! I'm a Horta. That's great. Q is fun. Just some other random simulators and stuff. I've been known to get into a Kerbal Space Program kind of mood from time to time. I haven't played it too much lately, but Probably get back into it here in the not too distant future. Is that a cat? Somebody has a cat. Oh, it's Spot. That's awesome. I feel like there was something I was gonna change on my guy just a hair. Let me see. Yeah, well, I'll figure that out later. Let's go do some missions. Let's go save the Azura in our fancy new ship. Where was... there it is. The beam up button. What kind of crazy... Oh, it's from Discovery, isn't it? Hey, it's good to see there's still a lot of people playing this. This is a good number of people hanging out. What in God's name is that crazy ship down there? Let's go take a peek at that real quick. I could have changed to my Rathacon uniform. That was fun. I had that for a long time. That's a wild looking ship.
My friend sacrificed so much to secure peace with the Klingons. I bear the responsibility for the consequences to him and his crew. A thought that troubles me to this day. The hope was that this alliance would last forever. It did not. The Klingons have chosen war. The Federation is doing its utmost to protect its borders and the billions of innocents who call this space home. But I fear that this conflict may be our undoing.
Always loved that they got him to do the voiceovers for the sector intros. So cool. There's a good view. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? There's one thing I forgot to do that's really cool. Wait a minute. Can I do this in space? I doubt it. I really sincerely doubt it. I don't have any visuals. Where was it? It was... Oh, I forgot to do it. All right, we gotta go back to start out real fast. Transwarp to the Sol system. Oof. I forgot I had this. I just thought of it. Before we go off on our adventure, gotta be set up properly. Trying to remember what menu you have to go into to do this, but we'll figure it out.
Starfleet welcomes its allies from the Romulan Republic to Earth spacedom.
Don't need no stairs here. I don't think it was that one. Let's see. I think it was under just managed. There is a thing. I'm trying to remember what menu where you can change the interior of your ship. I don't remember where it was. No, it wasn't that. Was it, where are these buttons? We'll find it. Ah, thank you. I just gotta find that one. That guy right there. Much appreciated. That all looks great. I loved that you could use these windows on other ships too. I always had these windows on my ships. It was really fun. It was in here, I think. What? 3D print this ship? That's a new button. Oh my. We'll have to check that out sometime. I actually have a 3D printer. It doesn't work yet, but I'm working on that. There you are. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Let me just... What? That's awesome. Okay, so you don't get to print it yourself. You order it, but that's really cool that they let people do that. That's an awesome feature. I like that a lot. All right, we gotta go back. Let's go back to the ship. Where was it? It was another. There we go. Oh, this was great. This was 100% worth the money I spent on it back in the day. This was fun too, because this was the first bridge they put out that was more or less to scale. Like, it's still too big to allow room for the camera, obviously, but it is much closer to the real scale of the thing. It just needs to be a little bit smaller to really be full scale. So cool. Come down here real quick. Where was it? It was the crew deck, was where you can find your captain's quarters. Yeah. Very neat. They did such good work on this too. It's really, really good. Oh yeah, that's right. You can control like crewmen. What? All right. Well, there's some slight technical difficulties here. Interesting. It's okay. It's fine. It's all fine. Nothing to see there. Everybody's sitting on the ground. Oh my. That's awesome. Oh wait, wasn't there a way you could get in? Yes, the Jeffries tube. Oh, that was great. So cool. Yeah, this was a really awesome pack. I'll have to check to see if there are any new ones. I remember there was this and the Defiant, I think, and they were just talking about maybe the Enterprise D last time I was playing, so that would be cool. Alright, let's go back to space. How do we get back into space? Here we go. That's a wacky thing up there. What is that? Grief. Grief. I don't know if that thing's big enough. So, I used to have a whole bunch of like sweet custom hotkeys set up for all of these where I could just switch through them real quick. Like I always used, I do remember this, I used balanced for maxing out auxiliary power. I think I did auxiliary and shields probably as high as they can go.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help! Warp core containment field down! Radiation...
Oh no.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport...
No, okay. Nothing else to see there. Let's go help them out. Now, this was the thing that I really enjoyed. We're gonna turn back around real quick. Apparently we missed the trigger mark.
To any ships in range...
Come on, let me do it. That's really odd. Begin. Is it gonna do it? It's like a title intro and everything. I loved this when they changed this. This is the best.
To any ships in range.
I've never even done all the
Dana
missions
Brott
with
of the
all
transport SS Azura.
When they went back and like redid them all.
Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured. Taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
What? I don't remember these at all. Interesting. Those dastardly Orion raiders that are apparently still a big problem even in the early 25th century. Alright. So what do we got here? Bruteron particles. I love those. Let me just scan these in the middle of combat.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Oh, that's right. I gotta set all my things again because I got a different ship. That's okay. We'll do that in a second.
Target shields have failed.
So that's kind of cool. I don't remember these command things at all. Throw these near the end of the list for now. I never really used the hotkeys for these. I always did just click what I wanted. I just liked having them laid out visually. Not what I wanted. I wanted you right there. Go ahead. There we go. All right. Let's get him. So it's like a permanent buff kind of thing? That's really fun. Shield resistance. Turn rate. Damage resistance. That's cool.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Scan these. Very cool. What does he have? Okay, so he had like photon grenades and suppressing fire and whatnot. Neat. So we'll have to have some fun with them later. I had a bunch of really ridiculous crew members on the previous character.
Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there.
I like this new.
I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely,
really cool.
But getting you back
Seems
might
a little more
be a
like it
problem
actually
until
fits
the
into Star
Azura's
Trek
critical
than some of
damage
the
is
previous
repaired.
stuff they had done.
Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go, and be careful, sir.
Let's beam out. Let's go. Probably have some stuff I can equip on them, but that's okay. What we got over here? Klingon octopus. Fix that. There we go. Pressure pistol. Nope, not through there. Spin in this room. Got quite the gank squad going on here. That's a decent weapon. Dorian tuber reefs. I like that it gives you a little bit of dilithium now too when you do that. That's cool. Let's see what we got here. Insert all the skills and stuff. That's fun. I don't have any of them yet, of course, but. We can do our space trades too, but we'll worry about that another time. Let's see. So what do we got? That's a full auto rifle. That one exposed people, if I remember correctly. Not a bad thing to have. I always like to run around with like one of those to expose, and then the split beam to take advantage of it on multiple targets. So I might actually do that again. I think. Let's do that. Give her evasion. Pressure pistol. Will give me that bad boy. It's my standard methods. And that one just gets to have a phaser for now. find some bad guys. Oh, did I go backwards? I went backwards, didn't I? We're in there. Go to the next set of rooms. It's Captain Brown.
Enemy target on him.
I think I got him. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna locate a warp core. Probably in here. That big thing that looks like a warp core.
We hid an Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship.
Oh no.
I'll never let those green pirates have the Azura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core.
Alright, saving the crew. But can we save the ship? That is the question. Turn to the aft cargo bay. Hey, there's like random gas floating around right here. I just feel like if you had trionium gas floating around, you might be concerned. It seems like something that you should be concerned about. Usually things like that in Star Trek are not to be messed with. But what do I know? Alright, so if we were engineers, we could try to fix that, but we can't, so we won't. Klingons? What are these jerks doing here? Ah.
It is no surprise that the cowardly Orions cannot even handle raiding a brig. But their call for assistance has given us a chance for glorious combat.
Back here, you. Okay. In sight, we have Klingons. Let's dramatically roll into the room. We gotta work on his facial expression. He's a little silly looking. Alright, let's get back to the bridge. Go through here. Ah, fair enough. Go to the bridge. I like that they actually are like, hey, let's run to the bridge.
Now, if you know what's good for you, Starfleet. We are taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo.
Don't mind if I do.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Damage, good grief. We'll save Captain Brott.
Attempting to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott, sir. Boosting containment. We have it, Captain.
It's kind of fun that they did this, like, where you get to keep your cadet crew and it's supposed to be you're kind of, you know, attached to them a bit.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can. The Azura was a transport ship, best in the quadrant. Mostly I hauled medical supplies or farming equipment, but I had room in the cargo bays for a little of everything. I have one customer who is just crazy for Tranya. I don't save the galaxy on a regular basis like you Starfleet types do, but hauling cargo is a good way to make a living. I'm helping people in my own way. You saved my crew. There's thieves, pirates, and a whole... You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
What will you
Go
do
back
now?
to Bellaris for a few weeks, I suppose. I have enough latinum saved up to get me back on my feet. As soon as I can get an... You saved my crew.
Alright. Let's roll. I suppose I should pick up all the little crafting supplies. It's not a bad thing to do. But there's other ways to get those. Yeah, we'll start food.
Well done. You saved that crew just in time.
Oh, nice. Some better stuff there.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Call the Trade Raider. Let's make this. Whoa, when did they add that many of those? That's awesome. Not remember these captain skills. It's really cool. I wonder if that's because this is considered an engineering ship. That might be what it is. Like maybe did they give these like how the science vessels had those really awesome target subsystem skills, which are like the coolest thing. Very, very useful. I basically just rolled into combat with my science vessel and shut everything shields off for a few seconds and then lobbed torpedoes at everything all at once. It was very fun. But these are cool too. Buffing yourself and everybody around you, that's not a bad thing to be able to do. Quick buffs. Especially that weapons one where it reduces the power your weapons require. That's awesome. Okay, so that's everything I can do right now. I'll just stick that up there for now. I don't really need these hotkeyed, so I'm just going to use them as needed. So that should be fine. I remember I did always have, there was a hotkey to reroute shields to everything all at once. I think I hotkeyed that.
We have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajen. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Soketh to Pajen. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him.
Cool. I think we can do that. Oh, there we go. Put that on me. Give somebody else some armor. Just go down the line. Oh wow, that is a pretty darn long cooldown. Goodness gracious. There we go. We can sell this random junk that we don't need. What does that one do? I don't have any plasma energy weapons. Throw these shields on. Alright. What do we got? Yeah, we sell. Well, we don't actually sell these for anything, but we're clearing them out of our inventory, which is just a-okay with me. Well, that's good. We'll equip that. Those are technically better than what I've been using, but mine are so much more fun that I don't really care. I don't really need Klingon Octopus. We'll hang on to those for now. I might end up needing them sometime. Okay. Oh, that's a way better thing. I'll get rid of that thing too. Okay. Cool. So can we just like go straight to... Nice. So we can just warp straight to it. I'm down with that. I'm glad they let you just do that. Enter the Vulcan system. Wow, that was fast. Romulan Starfleet.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to the gem. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for...
Let's board the shuttle.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Alright, let's climb up here and talk to the ambassador. I remember this mission. The Plateau of Contemplation. Straight to the point, those Vulcans. Let's see, where's he at? He's right back here. Let's see. So the guy in charge at the monastery says he can't come. It's gonna take time to get the council to override him. I wonder why. Alright, so we gotta talk to this guy and convince him.
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? Sarketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pajem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pajem, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. Pajem has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Wow, there's a lot of backstory in this game. That's fun. I don't remember all that.
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pajem from harm. Soketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the Abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pajem from any who would violate its sanctity.
Sure, buddy. You got it.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
I've spoken to Savin. Why doesn't he trust you?
How should I know? He is a small man with small concerns. Thankfully, he has listened to reason, and our journey won't be delayed any longer. I am...
Not particularly Vulcan-like to me. Yes, we'll do this, and then we move on. I think everybody had to stop and just be like, live long and prosper, live long and prosper, live long and prosper, live long and prosper. Now that we got that out of the way. Prosper to you and you and you and you, and let's get moving.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
Cutting it a little close to that sacred plateau of contemplation, aren't we? Alright. Cutting it a little close to that space station. I love the warp out. It's crazy. It's just like
your
psychotic.
Your inventory has a replicator that will allow you to buy and sell
that's
items.
Right. They
Press
did that.
I to open your...
Alright, so where to now? The Pajem system. We'll head over. So I know that's pretty much like next door, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Adjust my chair a bit. Scan energy patterns. Of course they are. Good grief. They are nothing if not persistent.
This is Captain Katak to all Klingon vessels. Target their warp drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time.
I beg to disagree. By the Klingons.
Cease your fire, Captain! Perhaps today is a day for words. My fellow captains were blinded by our vengeance toward the shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor. But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of Stovokor with the Ha! So even the mighty Federation has been fooled by the beast. Your guest from Vulcan is not as he or she seems,
species
Captain.
8472, I believe.
They are an Undine.
Undine, they call them in this game.
They put on a false face and try to
control
all of this. But we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of these honorless proof. Pah! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. That should be proof enough. Even for Starfleet. If you wish the honor of the kill yourself, then it is yours to have. So long as the Undine dies, I will meet my death.
Here, while we all think on what we've done here today, I'm just gonna go ahead and scan these things. Yeah, whatever. Discuss the Undine. Tactical. Okay, they're from fluidic space, we know that.
My patience is growing thin, Captain. If you lack the stomach to slay the beast aboard your vessel, then any Klingon here would gladly do it for you. I'd hate for you to stain that pretty Starfleet uniform with Undine blood. Then the beast is slain? Makar! Very good. Perhaps you've the heart of a warrior after all. Let me look upon our enemy, and tonight we will dine together as warriors and drink to the honored dead.
Captain, I take my meditations very seriously. Why have I been summoned to the bridge?
Alive? You're a fool, Captain! Strike now before it's too late! You want proof? Then lower your shields and allow me to beam over. Once the Undine's blood coats my blade, you'll see it for what it truly is. A Grint hound in Tark's clothing.
This guy's super intense.
There's no need, Captain. The situation is not difficult to unravel. My concern lies in the logic of you entertaining this Klingon's meritless claim. A most illogical conclusion. Allow us to examine
I like
the facts,
this
Captain.
voice acting. This is
You
fun.
have a crippled Klingon vessel, whose captain has made unsubstantiated claims that I am an Undine, a species that is known to both the Federation and the Klingon Empire as a considerable threat. Potentially, but only if a great many other factors were to be true. Is it not much more likely that the Klingons have, in the face of defeat, instead sought to explain?
A true warrior strikes without mercy, Captain. I only hope to teach you this lesson personally before the Undine does. We may not be able to best your vessel, but a Klingon knows many roads to victory. The beast may have evaded my vengeance for now, but I can still ruin its plans here at Pajem.
Dun dun dun. Oh, yep, so they beam down. We gotta go fight them.
A wise precaution. Though I admit I am eager to see my people safe, I will await word until the monastery is secured.
Alright.
A wise precaution.
I don't know why I had to go through that conversation twice, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta keep talking to people. Let's see if we can get some more weapons. That's what we need. Monks. That was a completely useless grenade toss. Wow. What was that? My guy just did like a spin around behind the back shot. That was fantastic. Oh, that's cool. You can still, like, get them into range for that. Let's see what's in the crate. Gach! And Rock. Awesome. Oh, wrong button. Well, that didn't go anywhere even remotely close to where I wanted it to go. Oh, hey, there's Klingons right here. I love the critical hit mechanic in this game. It's really cool. Basically, you make them vulnerable, and then you get a critical hit like that with certain weapons. So you got this interplay where there's weapons that cause it vulnerability and weapons that exploit it. You do it just absolute ton of damage, and you get vaporizations and fun stuff like that. It's good times. Scan the Trionium. Field rations. there's this blue gas just floating around. How could that hurt anybody? Oh, it's tetrazine. Excellent. That's only terrible for you. If I remember Star Trek correctly.
I have terrible news.
Oh,
Vulcan
no.
security forces
He's
have
been
discovered
dead the
the
whole
body
time.
of You need to be very careful.
He's an imposter.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
My guy's like, whoa. Alright, where's he at? Come back. Huh. It's like a triggerable too, like somebody else hit him with that. So it triggered it, did the bonus damage. So you can kind of set up your team to do that a bunch. Hey, look, he's just like gonna hang out over there. There we go. All right then.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Yeah, we can't even hurt that. Good grief.
Target shields have failed.
That was close. Everybody get buffed. Fine-tuned control? That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna try that out after this combat. That would probably be way more useful. Wow, this thing's hardcore. Buff everybody's shields a bit.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. LaForge out.
What's up with all the captains having like sweet shoulders that are like colored white? It's new. Let's scan this hydrazine gas. So let's try that. What was it? Where is that at? Options. Controls. How would we rebind that? Just do it that way, or let's see. Ah, okay, okay. Where are you at? Very cool. I never even knew that. Where are you? Camera. I'll set it on the fast version of that. Seems more useful. Try medium, maybe. Actually, I think I want that and that. I do kind of like that. You don't have to, like, fight with the thing as much. I'll try that out for a while. Thank you for the tip. I was also going to do this. So when I do my aux power, I actually want... Wait a minute. So I always use this one for auxiliary. I want that to be as high as possible. Because I'm usually switching back and forth between weapons power and auxiliary power. So I want as minimum an amount of downtime as possible in that regard. So that should work out pretty well. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and depart the system. Okay. Let's hail Starfleet.
The ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
You have just earned your first skill points. Click
points.
here to learn more. Skills will increase your effectiveness
This is
in both
entirely
space
new to
combat
me. Last
and
time I
ground
was playing
combat.
this did not work exactly the way this was. The interface was very different. So I have no idea what I'm doing. We'll see. What do we got? Options. So I got a space point and a ground point. Okay. My outgoing abilities, that's interesting. That's not bad. I'm sure that's a good one to have. Is that like torpedoes? Yeah. Hull capacity. Okay, so these are pretty basic for now, which I'm fine with. Let's put a point in damage. Because we don't really have a lot of shields on this ship, so a little more damage can't hurt. That's cool, you can just retrain them too. I like that. That's really nice. And then I got a ground point. I want better weapons. Additional 2% health. Personal shields. Kit performance. That's cool. Oh, that's an awesome one. Nice. Try that out for now. Cool. Let's see. We have time for one more.
Starfleet has lost contact with the Federation's science station in the Kasei system. Because all communications from Kasei 2 must be boosted by a satellite that compensates for Metreon isotopes prevalent in the system, it may be that the communications array is in need of repair. Please make the necessary repairs to the communications array and re-establish contact with the science station.
You gotta put out fires. Yeah, this is the one you gotta put out fires. What time is it? 4:52? Yeah, we got time for one more. Eat some dinner here in a few, but we'll do one more. Transwarp. Our 23rd century Constitution.
Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace.
Gorn ships. Let's pick up this hydrogen gas real quick. Worried about that over there, whatever it is. That's a great sound.
Warning, ship is under attack.
I'm still getting used to that. I was still in the speed control.
Target's shields have failed.
Basic beam weapons tech upgrade. Interesting. What does that do? Uncommon crafting materials. Okay, that's kind of cool. We got some better torpedoes here. Try that on there. There we go. Beam to the station. We have to shoot Klingons and put out fires.
The Gorn. They just stormed in and started shooting. Not everyone. There are several members of our team still unaccounted for. Please, you must find them. The Gorn destroyed our automated fire suppression system in the initial attack. You will find fire suppression.
Alright. Let's go get a fire suppression system. Have to equip it or not, or if it's just auto-equipped. Oh, that's right, it's just a thing that you do now. If I remember correctly. Okay, we can't go through there. I'm gonna go over here and turn off this force field. Extinguish fires. I think I actually have the original thing where that was an item that you could just use on my other character. Wow, that was a great shot. I know, right? Gosh, they're annoying. Yeah, that was, man, that was good. That was good stuff. What is this? She's just hanging out in the fire, why not? Is there more fire to put out? What do we got? Oh, we gotta beam the scientist out. Go ahead. Scientist, beam out. What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, I missed a scientist. We better get them real quick. I don't know if anybody watching plays this game recently. I don't know if anybody still does PvP. I know it wasn't a very big thing the last time I was playing, which was sad because I actually had a lot of fun with it when the game first came out. Am I hitting? That's crazy. Did you throw a rock at me? Oh, I forgot they could do that. That's fun. Big giant Gorn are fun. Sockets, you get green body armor. Why is there just hunks of duranium ore hanging out on the deck? It's really silly to me. A lot of fires to put out, goodness gracious. Are these fires I actually have to put out? Yeah, they are. Okay, I think we extinguished enough fires according to this, so moving on to others. Save the team in the dig site. Yeah, I figured not a lot of people play PvP still. It just wasn't very popular last time I was playing. Bummed me out. When the game first came out, it was like everybody was playing PvP like crazy for a while, and it was a lot of fun, especially the space combat. Yeah, better fight this cruiser.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
Beam down. That makes sense. It was a lot of fun back in the day. Artifacts, blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, I remember this mission. There's like Gorn all over the darn place. Ah! Oh! They ruined my chance. Meh. Bust into that. Oh man, it's sounds like people have really figured some stuff out. Goodness gracious.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Oh! Darn. I should have seen that coming. I almost had like 4 people in a trap there. They like to throw grenades or whatever it is. If I can avoid the explosion this time, that'd be cool. Goodness gracious. I do seem to recall that being a thing. Makes sense. Got Flomixu. Let's scoop up this whatever gas over here. Ah, I got hit with a rock. No kidding. Good grief. Uh-oh, Gorn starships. Guess we'll have to blow those up too. There's a box I didn't check. Darn it.
You are meddling in affairs you do not understand.
Oh,
This
his
system
Gorn
was
voice
the
every
home
time.
of our ancestors. It belongs to the Gorn by ties of blood and conquest. We will not allow grave robbers and thieves to desecrate hallowed ground.
Let's see, where is he? Over here somewhere. Ah, there he is. Oh, so there's some pretty significant gear gaps. That makes sense. Let's do this.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Whoa, that hit hard. Grief. There we go. That makes sense too, because they want you to buy the Lobby ship, or the Lobby gears and the lock boxes and all that. So, it's fair enough. I mean, this is how they make most of their money. I'm down with them making money and continuing to develop.
If the archaeological sites in the Kasei system really are from a Proto-Gorn culture, we will have to weigh carefully the knowledge we gain versus what the Gorn claim to be their own history. The Federation Science Council has a lot to consider. For now, though, I'm glad the researchers are safe. Good work.
Oh, there goes the fire suppression device.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
We're getting there. Got another skills. Looks like just space points this time. So So, like, I can get more points of that later. That's kind of fun. Oh, okay. Cool. I like that. Not bad at all. Well, let's do my traits real quick, too, because we know my... I love that you... Man, that's great that you can just swap them on the fly if needed. It's so cool. What are my space traits? Let's just unequip them all for the moment. Yeah, what's good? Because I really know nothing about this version of the skill tree. Like, it was completely different the last time I played. So yeah, if you have any tips, definitely, I'd love to hear it. I mean, weapon damage seems like a reasonable start. My gosh, my science captain, I'm gonna have to like rebuild again if I ever go back to him. Gotcha. Where is that? That seems reasonable. Beam train. Oh my gosh, yeah. Fleet coordination. Okay. Oh yeah. Cool. I always liked that one. I don't remember how much of an effect it really had. Some good ones. Oh, that'd be a good one on a tactical ship. No, it's cool because you can really mix and match your traits. That was a good one, I think. Trainings. Oh, is that a new thing? I don't even know about that. Grab that and that other power one for now. It's always not bad. Like Secret Orders was the next mission I've got, but I'm not gonna do that one right now. I think this isn't a bad stopping point for here. Been going for a while now. I think it might be dinner time. So, yeah. What's the deal with trainings then? Oh, okay, that makes sense. So you get diminishing returns. Okay. Yeah, what was it? It was like... Let me look real quick. You jump from 25 to 42 to 50. Yeah, so it's not as much. That makes sense. So that was like that a lot back in the day, too. just maximizing damage and whatnot. That makes sense. What else is there? What we got? Oh, nice. Yeah, defensive maneuvering. That's solid. Very cool. Yep. I had this, I don't even remember what it was, because obviously it probably doesn't exist anymore, and I probably have to redo the skills, but my science captain had this ridiculous energy drain build where I just rolled up on any fleet, dropped Tychon's Rift, and then just started shutting all their shields off and chucking torpedoes at them left and right. It was really fun. Plus that ridiculous, was it the Vesta with the cannons? So I'd be doing torpedoes and spread cannons. It was great. So much fun in PvE. Okay, so here's your, yeah, your drain effects. Cool. I like the way they did that. Controls, very cool. Yeah, it was fun. I liked doing that. And scientific readiness. Cool. Yeah, there's some good stuff. Very cool. No, I like what they did with this. This is good. Ooh, okay. Gotcha. Very neat. I like it. Oh, I can see why everybody would want these. These are really good. Oh my. Yeah, that's, wow, that's strong. Or what are these? Yeah, those aren't too bad, but I could see why everybody likes the tactical ones. Those are really good. Interesting. Cool. I like what they did with this system. This is really neat. Thank you for explaining that to me. I appreciate it. I didn't even see that until you said something about it. So that's cool. Very neat. I like where the game has gone. Cool. Well, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and stop for now. I might be back later, although I'll probably be playing something different. I just haven't decided which game yet, but we'll see. But I'm definitely going to be playing more of this, because like I said, I've been wanting to get back into this, and I'm kind of glad I did, because I'm having a good time with it already. I never did all the missions or anything, so I think I'm going to try to run through everything, at least. But if you are still watching, I hope you've been enjoying. I definitely am. This is a really cool game. And I'm glad to see that people are still playing Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Well, alright then, everybody. Like I said, I will probably be back a little later playing something else. I'm not quite sure yet. It's going to either probably be some Ride 3 or maybe some Smash Bros. I haven't decided which one I'm in the mood for tonight, but we will see. And if you enjoyed watching, you know, like, follow, whichever one you want to do on whatever platform you're on. I really appreciate it. And watch for me playing some more of this in the future. Have a good one.